Holy shit, UFC 280 is the greatest pay-per-view card I've ever seen in my life. Now that might be a vast exaggeration right now, as there are only 6 fights on it. My favorite fighter, Charles Oliveira, fighting Islam Makhachev, defending his belt. I don't give a fuck that he doesn't have a belt. He's defending his belt against Islam Makhachev. That's a banger. Aljamain Sterling, one of my other favorite fighters, controversial take. What he came back and did in the second fight, dominating Jan. Bold. Just taking his back and just how he proved everyone wrong. I fucking love that shit. And he's fighting TJ Dillashaw, who never lost the belt in the octagon, never lost the 135-pound belt. Obviously tested positive for roids, but that fight's amazing. And then Petr Yan versus Sean O'Malley. What the actual fuck? Petr Yan by whatever he wants, just like we were saying with Aljamain Sterling, like just how everyone was saying. But if Sean O'Malley somehow pulls off a win against Petr Yan, there's no more legitimate win at bantamweight than Petr Yan, even over Aljamain Sterling. A lot of people will say Petr Yan is the best bantamweight in the world, and beating Petr Yan, then O'Malley would be fighting for the belt next. That shit's crazy. And then to top that off, 2 banger fights at welterweight and lightweight between Bilal Muhammad and Sean Brady. I mean, that could be a boring fight, but that's high stakes in a good division, that is welterweight. And then lightweight, Beneil Dariush versus Mateusz Gamrot. That's a banger. The grappling exchanges that are going to be super interesting to watch. Mateusz Gamrot obviously coming off a win against Saryukian, and that's a huge win in my opinion. Like, that was a close fight. Dariush coming off of that Tony Ferguson win. October 22nd cannot come soon enough. I will be busy on October 22nd, for anyone wondering. If I was meant to get married that day, I would not go to my wedding. If there was a funeral, I'm not going. I don't care who it is. If in her prime Megan Fox invited me to a hotel room of sorts, I'm not there. Well, she's a UFC fan, so maybe she got the fucking pay-per-view on. Maybe I go. October 22nd, I'm locking myself in my room for 24 hours straight. I will be up from 12 a.m. on October 21st all the way until October 26th. I won't be able to sleep. Fight week. I'm gonna dye my hair blonde again for my boy DuBronx. As soon as I see on his Instagram he dyed it, I'm dyeing my hair blonde. If Aljo and Charles Oliveira win on the same night, bro, I would be the happiest man in the world. But then on the flip side, if Oliveira and Aljamain lose, oh, that would be pain. I wouldn't do anything for a week. I'd just be in my room, just doing like just painting. The verb painting. Hoodie up, lights off. And by the time October comes, I'll be in university and I'll have my own spot and I'll do a live stream reaction to all the fights. That's what I'm gonna start doing when I have my own spot, because usually I watch the fights with my dad and obviously I'm not gonna stream that. I'm just gonna be in Windsor by myself in my room. I'm gonna stream that shit. That stream is gonna be crazy. Maybe by October I have a few more subs and it could be a bit more lit in the chat. I might go to Abu Dhabi. I'll go. Tickets, plane, I looked at them. They were $1,500 there and back. The UFC tickets are probably like $200 or something as well. It's in my mind, and I gotta pay for school by myself. But it's in my mind. I still might do it. Okay, this video had no purpose other than showing my excitement for UFC 280. I hope you guys are equally as excited as me. I have nothing else to say. UFC 280. Don't fucking call me on October. Don't even look at me on October 22nd.